All right, guys, I hope you had a great week and I hope you received my notes from last week on MTSS. I apologize for not recording, but this time I made sure I hit record. So I hope you had a really great weekend and a great holiday for Labor Day. And so now it's time for us to get busy again. And we have a lot to do this week. We're going to do 2 sets of modules. So you're going to feel like you're really working a lot, but it's a lot of information. It's important information because coming up for the 3rd week, we're going to start our lesson plan that we're going to be writing throughout the semester. So it's really important that we get started. So I'm going to share my screen with you now, and we're going to kind of go through what you have to do this week, and hopefully this is going to help you. So for the first thing you're going to do is you'll scroll down, guys, and if you click here where it says Module 1, MTSS, then it's going to bring you into this screen. And of course, this is what to do for this week. And you'll notice that we have part 1 of week 3. And so this is going to be due on the 10th. And then you'll have a part 2 because it's going to be due also on the 10th. And the reason it doesn't say week 2, of course, guys, is because we didn't meet Tuesday night on the 3rd. And so then we just put these 2 lectures together and the assignments go together as well. So the first thing you're going to be doing is the IRIS model. And so you're going to complete the modules that go with this. And then it says, please click on the link below. When the page comes up, follow the modules directions. I'm going to take you to that page so you can see what it looks like. You will start with the challenge button and then move around the flow chart. And you also see that under the flow chart, there are links as well. So you can do it either way. You can move clockwise, or you can just go to the links and they'll say challenge, initial thoughts, perspectives, wrap up, and assessment. You'll watch all the videos and listen to all the audio recordings on the pages. You will also be expected to open and read all the pages on the Perspective Resources page. Your questions from the assessments page will be posted in the IRS or the IRIS Models Assignment Drop in Assignment tab. So let me know if you have any questions. So you'll click here and it'll take you there. When you click here, guys, it's going to take you to the overview. And part 1 overview looks like so. And like I said, here you can go clockwise, or you can use the links. So you see challenge here, initial thoughts, perspective, resources, the wrap up, and so forth. And then you just move along here. Watch the videos, and again, initial thoughts, perspective and resources, wrap up, and assessment. When you do your assessment, I need you to copy and paste your questions into the Dropbox so that I can see which question you're answering. And then we come back here, and there are some additional resources for you to take a look at. This is where you're going to drop your part 1. It says post your responses to the IRIS Part 1 module here, then respond to at least 2 of your classmates. So your discussion is here, and you're going to be dropping your questions here, okay? And this is some additional information. There is a 4 core concepts RTI video, there's a pyramid response intervention video, and there's a PDF form on RTI special education process. And then there's another video here where 2 experts discuss MTSS and RTI, and they discuss the difference between the 2. So I need you to take a look at these resources that are available. And this is your part 1 assignment. So really, guys, I want you to get busy, and I need you to get busy really quickly. And then after you've done that, you'll go back into the module 1, and this time you're going to pick up part 2. And when you pick up part 2, same thing. It's going to go, we're going up into week 3, which this is due on the 10th when we meet again on the 10th. And we're going to talk about lesson planning on the 10th. We're not going to do this week. It was due this week, but because you have part 1 modules and part 2 modules, we're going to save this lesson plan for the following week, and I'll talk about it in week 3. So same thing here. This is the Irish model, RTI part 2, and then you're going to drop the responses here and then respond to 2 of the classmates. And here is what part 2 looks like. Very much the same thing. Challenge, initial thoughts, perspectives and resources, wrap up, and assessment. Same links here, same links go across here. When you get to assessment, copy your questions and paste them with your responses. Make sure that you look at all the resources, all the videos, and those will help you in responding to the questions. The videos that you're going to be watching are, this is the 2 experts that are discussing, oh no, this is the lesson plan explanation. I apologize, guys. Let me go here. This one is the pyramid response to intervention. This video is your video on response to intervention framework. And then there is an additional video here. This is where the 2 experts discuss MTSS, RTI, special education. They talk about the differences between the 2. And then there's a reading here for you, and this reading is on data, and this is embedded into the lesson as well. When you start looking at this data, you'll see that it's color-coded. It's kind of light here, but you can see what each category is, and we'll go more over the data as well when we meet on the 3rd, but it helps you with the progress monitoring, okay? And I hope that covers it. So what I'm wanting you to do is part 1 and part 2 before we get to the 10th. I need everybody to have done the work so that we can catch up on the modules, or so that we can get the modules done. And then once we've completed the modules in week 3, on the 10th, we'll start looking at starting our lesson plan and looking at our class rosters and what we have. Forgive me, guys, that's my son beeping in there. So I'm going to sound out and stop the share. Okay, let me stop that. And so let's come back. So guys, please email me, call me, text me, whatever you need to do to make contact with me so that I can answer any questions that you have, okay? So I look forward to working with you. So it's all about RTI and MTSS this week, and you completing your RTI part 1 and part 2 modules, getting your discussion board questions done, and then start thinking about a lesson that you would like to write in your area, on your grade level. The focus needs to be on literacy, so you can go ahead and start looking at the standards and what you might want to focus on in your area. And I'll see you guys on the 10th, okay? And contact me if you need me. Don't hesitate to contact me if you need me. Thank you very much.